The Opel Astra is one of those cars that will always be a great seller both on the new and used market, managing to be both good looking yet affordable, as well as solid and reliable without being boring. This generation, which ran from 2004 to 2010, was a particularly big hit in Ireland and offered vast improvements in quality on the previous model, with a much nicer interior as well as extra space and kit. Today I'm at MS Motors in Ballymount in Dublin to show you around this 2008 Sport Hatch model. And the Astra is just as attractive on the inside as it is on the outside, with a well laid out, modern and stylishly designed centre console, and all the materials used in the cabin all feel very high quality, solid and nice to touch. Standard features include electric windows, power steering and a CD stereo, but the more common mid to high spec models like this SXI version will also come with a multifunction steering wheel, alloy wheels and air conditioning. Space can be a major deciding factor in the fiercely competitive C segment which the Astra competes in, and luckily it has it in abundance with excellent head and legroom, particularly in the rear. Unfortunately, being a 3-door, this Sport Hatch version might not be the most practical choice for families or those who need to get car seats in and out. Although that said, there are ISOFIX child seat fittings back there, as well as good access to the rear thanks to wide opening doors. If that still sounds like too much hassle, then there's always the 5-door version, and a convertible and an estate for that matter, so there should be an Astra out there for everyone. It's an easy car to get comfortable in, with a height and reach adjustable steering wheel and soft and supportive seating, which again offers plenty of adjustment with both a wheel and a ratchet to get your angles just right. There's also a couple of handy storage areas to stash your bits and bobs and drinks, as well as a 2-part glove box and side door bins. The boot is a respectable 350 litres, although a little oddly shaped, and while you can fold the rear seats down to create some extra room, they don't fold very flat. But for the everyday A to B transit it was intended for, it'll do the job just fine. It's also a very safe choice, with a full 5 out of 5 star rating on the NCAP safety test, with 6 airbags and ABS as standard, as well as a pretty good reputation for reliability and coping with high mileage. There's a fairly decent and economical engine lineup for this Astra, the petrol starting with this entry-level 1.4, which will do a respectable 46 miles to the gallon, right up to a turbocharged 2-litre. For those looking for better fuel economy, there was also 3 diesels in varying power outputs, a popular choice being the 1.7 CDTI, which was launched in the EcoFlex model in 2008, thanks to its high performance and low emissions. This sporty SXI Sport Hatch version comes with lowered sport suspension and so is quite engaging to drive, with precision steering and plenty of power for overtaking. It's also very comfortable and the driving position is spot on, although you do sit quite low to the ground, which of course is a personal preference. I quite like it, and despite the sloping roofline, visibility out the rear is actually quite good. Overall, the Astra is just one of those great all-rounders that does everything well, and with its wide range of engines and body styles has something to offer everyone. As for what to look out for, well, some of the earlier models from this generation will be getting on a bit now, so as always just check the service history and make sure it's been maintained properly. If you're in the market for an Astra, make sure to check out CarsIreland.ie to see the huge range we have in stock right now, as well as a massive range of alternatives from over 870 dealers throughout Ireland.